Alright, it's January the 16th, Tuesday morning, about 6 a.m. It's dark out here this morning. It's not too cold though, it's probably about 48, 49 degrees. Nothing like it's been. But this weekend, I think our high here is going to be 32 degrees. I'm leaving out today. I booked this load Friday, right before I got home to pick up today. Then I thought about picking it up tomorrow, but then I said I'd rather be home on Friday. I'm going to go down to Charleston first to Autonation and pick up two. I'm supposed to pick up a Chevrolet Silverado and a Jeep Gladiator. The Gladiator I'll probably put on top backwards. I don't know yet, because then I go to Autonation in Hardyville, Hilton Head, whatever you want to call it, and pick up a Tahoe. And hopefully all three of them fit. They all three go to the same dealership that I was at last week, the Autonation Chevrolet. That's why I kind of picked them. I probably could have found another load if I waited, spent $100 more. But since these three are picked up at two spots and drop off at one, I would waste $100 going around probably trying to find the other, picking it up. And these two of them start my day off in Charleston, which last week, you remember, I didn't get out of Myrtle Beach until about 10:15, because I had to wait around to 9, and then I had to wait on CarMax a little bit longer. And hopefully I'm pulling out of the dealership at Autonation around 9:30, somewhere around in there. So then that's like 2.5 to 3 hours ahead of what I would have been last week. All right, we'll see you at Autonation. I got to stop in Georgetown at Speedway. It ain't Speedway no more, it's just a regular Exxon, to get diesel, and then I'll be down there. I'll see you at Autonation. All right, I just got here at Autonation, Charleston. So I was supposed to pick a Silverado up here, and this is the first time Autonation's and where cars arrive. Cars arrive maybe in 6 to 7 years. I've only maybe showed up 3 or 4 times and they didn't have the car. They done sent a Silverado down to Florida, so I only got this Jeep Gladiator. There was a truck paying about $30 less than what the Silverado's paying. That's in Somerville going to Daytona. And that's the only thing going. So I booked it, and it may have worked out because the carrier for that broker carried one last week for him, and he carried the wrong one. So I'm bringing the one he carried down back. I'm going to go to Automax in Somerville now. Alright, I just got this Automax. Plugged at the socket reader again. And I got this GMC Sierra. I was supposed to take a Silverado down from Autonation. Instead, it got swapped out for this GMC Sierra. But they gave me one coming back here too from Daytona. So they drop in Daytona and pick up in Daytona, or the one does. Now we're going to head down to Hilton Head and pick the other one up, or Hardyville, and pick it up. We'll see you there. This got me about an hour and a half behind just by doing this right here. Taking one down. I lost about $15 in an hour and a half. We'll see you at Hilton Head. Alright, I just dropped off the truck that I picked up at Automax today in Somerville. It's currently a little bit before 5 o'clock. I went to Hardyville, the Autonation, and they had me so ticked off there before I left, I didn't even record there. As soon as I left Automax, since I ran into trouble Autonation in Charleston, I called, and the sales manager told me they had the truck there. Or I was supposed to pick up a Chevrolet Tahoe, and they told me they had it there. And went there to get it, and he said he didn't have it. And I said, you told me it was here. And me and him ended up getting in an argument, and he told me to leave. Because I was mad because he done told me it was there. So this black GMC Sierra, I'm supposed to take back with me tomorrow. But I'm going to pick it up tomorrow evening. I think it's got a flat tire on it. It looks like. Got a plumb flat. We'll get it tomorrow. All right, well, we won't get out of here. I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow where I don't have to carry it around Orlando with me. I'm gonna deliver this Jeep. This was like a freebie run for everybody. I didn't make nothing off this run. I booked a couple more out of Charleston and Pawleys Island going up around Monroe just to try to save the week. Like I said, that's very unusual what happened today. I've never been told the car was there and then went to get it and it wasn't there. Never been told to leave a dealership either. Alright, I'm gonna go over here to sleep in, and which I gotta go back up the road about 5 miles, and see you there. Alright, it took about 10 minutes to get here. I'll eat it, this steak and shake. I like going there. And it's kind of cheap too for the prices today. This guy was already here. I think I left enough room for people, if a truck comes through, they can make this turn. If they do, hopefully a tail swing don't hit me. Alright, I'm gonna, it looks like a storm's coming, so I'm gonna hurry up and get out of here. Hopefully I done turn my lights off. I'll see y'all in the morning. Hopefully it gets a little bit better tomorrow. I got 2 booked to pick up. Like I said, I'm gonna pick that truck up. That's got a flat tire on it. So I told him I'd probably be back about 12 or 1. We'll see how accurate I am on time. See you tomorrow. All right, it's Wednesday morning. I managed to get down here to the Autonation Chevrolet. The sun's still coming up. It's about 7:30 right now, just a little bit before. We're gonna try to drop this off in a hurry and go over to the airport, to the Avis budget over there, and pick up one. And I still gotta go get the Chevrolet today that I showed last night in the video, and try to find one more. I looked throughout the night last night, nothing got listed. So hopefully by the time I get over to the airport, probably be about 2 hours when I leave the airport. So hopefully between now and then, everything starts opening up and stuff gets moving. But right now we're gonna unload this Jeep Gladiator and start heading that way. All right, we're over here by the Avis Budget Group at the airport. I was just only supposed to pick up the Expedition. They won't let me start pulling cars until 9. And I've been here since about 8 o'clock, a little bit before 8. And Auto Sled had this Tacoma going back to Charleston. I got lucky. I seen it on the app or on Central, but I could never find it on the app. So I called about it and they assigned it to me. So we're gonna head up to Daytona now and pick up that truck. This is what I like about the Take 353, is you ain't gotta worry about space with a flipper. And I got the Tacoma hanging off over that. Probably about 3 feet hanging off. I would just keep it back in the back a little bit more, but Daytona's only an hour away, and that way I can get in and out. We'll see you there. All right, I got this Sierra loaded up. Let me see if I find the corporate. It is a needle in the note. I think it's under that strap. A screw in the tire. Nope. Right there it is. They didn't want to air it up. The service manager didn't. He made me drive it over from over here to the garage door, and I didn't really want to do that. But if it fell off the rim, I never even did the BOL on it yet. So I got about 8 inches maybe hanging off, maybe right up between 8 inches and a foot. And I could pull that Expedition up a lot. I got about 2 inches right there. And I had the Expedition up, but it rolled back when I parked it. I almost could get the whole thing on the without having to run the flag. There'll be my screenshot. I don't want to do nothing to advertise Auto World this week since they messed my whole week up. All right, so Tacoma goes to Nissan on Savannah Highway, Charleston. Expedition goes to Nissan in Somerville, the brand new one. Gmc Sierra goes to Automax, where I picked up yesterday. We're going to start hitting the road. 5 hours from Automax. It's about, let me see what time it is. I won't make it today. It's 11:14. I'd much rather, if I could get there about 3:30, I would have made it. I would have went on. But we'll just go on up the road. The reason is sometimes dealers don't take cars after 5. We're going to hit the road and get going though. See you wherever. Alright, it's about 3:15. I made it to Days Inn, Hardyville. I only stopped one time after I left Daytona, and that was at exit 7 at Circle K. The diesel's gone back up about 20 cents a gallon since Thursday of last week at Circle K, and here across the road from here at QT. Just for punches again. Anyways, trip went good coming up. I've been trying to figure out how to overcome what happened with these cars that I missed earlier in the week. And right now I got a couple booked. One of them I don't know about. One of them's a Volkswagen going back to Myrtle Beach from Mount Pleasant after I dropped these off. And then one's a WRX. Now that's the one I don't know about because let's see here. Is this thing a penny on heads? I better get it. I'll find it here in a second. There it is. It's one of them's a WRX, and I think it's being lowered, so I don't know if I'll be able to get it on the trailer. I got boards and everything, but tomorrow I'll call before I book it. It goes to North Carolina. I don't really want to do it, but like I said, I'm just trying to figure out what to do because I had my whole week planned coming down. I turned a Nissan around like this here one time. The Toyotas don't do it, but the Nissans, there ain't no way a deer would run out in front of you when you turn a Nissan Frontier around like this because they howl all the way down the road with that tailgate. Toyota don't do it though. And I've turned I've turned a bunch of stuff around, but that Nissan Frontier at one time howled in my ears for about 7 hours one time. All right, we're gonna call it a night. See you tomorrow. Oh, we're out. It's about 7 in the morning, maybe 7:30. It's 22 degrees this morning. About 5:15 when I left the hotel. Oh, there's Automax. I just unloaded this truck. It's about 31 now, very cold. I'm gonna go here and deliver it, and then I'm gonna go up to Nissan dealership and drop it Expedition off. Nissan's about 5 minutes from here, I think. So let me go deliver this, and hopefully I ain't gotta wait around for nobody to get here. I'm gonna actually go get me an ink pen out of the truck in case I gotta drop it in Dropbox and they don't have an ink pen. Because I don't want to sit over there and wait and it be cold. But I'll see you at Nissan. Alright, I just left the key on the desk in there, the way I was told to do. This is at the Hudson Nissan. This is the new one over here in Somerville. It's brand new. Came here maybe about 2 months ago, a month and a half, 2 months ago. They told me pull in this front entrance. Last time, that's what I did this time. It looks like over on the other side, though, they may be making a drive for something. I don't know if they're going to put another dealership over on the side of it or not. There ain't no grade like that, but there is like a road over there. And now I'm going to go to Nissan on Savannah Highway. I had one booked going to Monroe, and I was trying to call about it. That's Monroe, North Carolina. I was trying to call about it earlier, yesterday, because it's a STI and nobody would tell me. It looked like it had been lowered, so I just went ahead and canceled off of it because nobody knew nothing about it. Well, I couldn't even get nobody on the phone, really. All right, we'll see you at Nissan on Savannah Highway in Charleston. All right, I'm here at Hudson Nissan Savannah Highway, dropping this Tacoma off. After I leave here, I'm going to go over here to a Volkswagen dealership in Mount Pleasant, pick up one to go to Myrtle Beach. Hopefully I can circle around the back there and get out of here easy today. Usually they have to move 2 or 3 things for me to get out. All right, I'm going to drop this, get this checked in, and head to Volkswagen. I'll see you there. Alright, I'm at Old Country Volkswagen, Mount Pleasant. I just picked up this brand new 8-mile Atlas. It popped up yesterday from a broker I never used, but they post around the area a lot. So hopefully everything works right. You load in the road right here, they got a blind curve. It's going to Myrtle Beach. The East Coast Volkswagen. It's been a while since I've been there. We'll see you up the road at East Coast Volkswagen. Alright, I made it to East Coast Volkswagen and East Coast Honda. That's Honda there. The Volkswagen's this building right here. Took about 1.5 hours to get up here. I drove non-stop to get here. I'm going to get them to sign this, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm glad I wasn't trying to buy a car in there. I finally got somebody to check it in. Alright, I'm going to start heading home now. I'll see you there. Alright, we made it home. The Volkswagen Atlas from Mount Pleasant to Myrtle Beach, from Volkswagen to Volkswagen, helped me out a little bit from the one that I didn't get. I didn't get 2, but I found a placement for 1 on Tuesday. So the Atlas helped me out on that because it was paying good. I'll start hauling for that company. I said earlier I ain't hauled for that company before. They do 10-day pay. So if today's the 18th, the 28th will be 10 days, but it'll probably be about February the 5th, February 6th before I see money, because the weekend, it's 10 business days. But we're going to call it a week. And hope you liked the video. Hopefully next week I'll have a better video. This was better than last week. I thought it was going to end up bad. I wanted to give up Tuesday, and I didn't. See you next week.